welcome into Tarot with Lasirén. This is going to be a reading for my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Long time no see, I know. I'm back. I'm going to get y'all some readings this week. All right, so let's hop into it. Father God, Spirit guides, angels and ancestors, Holy Spirit, please come into this reading. Allow this reading to add clarity and take away from confusion for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please anoint this reading and protect us as we tap into the messages. Also anoint my tongue so that I may properly pick up the messages and put out the messages for my Capricorns. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit. And let's get into it. All right. What's going on for my Capricorns? Hope y'all having a good Virgo full moon. New moon, sorry. That just happened this past weekend. Or it's kind of happening now, but, well, when I'm recording this. So, let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. The Hierophant popped out, flew out, and it did turn itself reversed. So the Hierophant has a lot to do with commitments, also morality. Like the Hierophant would be like the High Priestess is into the esoteric, right? And has knowledge of that. The Hierophant oppositely would be kind of like almost more the masculine energy of where all of the knowledge is from books. So it's like the librarian, the historian, okay? But also has a lot to do with, like I said, commitment, you know, a priest or, a pastor, whatever. So just a little bit more, what is the word? Not stabilized, but yeah, structured. There you go. All right, what else here? So we have the Hierophant, and it is reversed. So when the Hierophant is reversed, actually, the Hierophant doesn't come out reversed too often for me, and since this is the top of the message for you guys, I do want to see a little bit. Okay, hypocrisy, rebellion, corruption, and disobedience. Okay, hypocrisy, rebellion, corruption, and disobedience. That's what that Hierophant in reverse is about. So that could be energies that either you're embodying or experiencing. We have the King of Pentacles here. Okay, let's see what else for the Capricorns. We have the Artist here. So okay, definitely, if anything, I'm feeling like stepping out of the box, Capricorn, doing something different, something that hasn't been done before, something that you haven't done before. At least it's almost like I feel like a security and ruling your own domain, like using your resources the way that you see fit is kind of what I'm getting. Creating your own masterpiece out of this, which is really beautiful energy. I do have the Eight of Swords coming out here as well, which could be a little bit about Hanged Man. Feeling a little stuck. Okay, so I feel like there's a desire to break out of maybe you know, just the way you've always done things. Rebel basically in your own life in a sense of a manner. This could also, remember, take it how it resonates, leave the rest. It could be someone around you that could be in this energy, but it could definitely be you guys, Capricorn. So, but what I'm getting here, let me see. Let me pull out the rest of these cards. We also have the Fool reverse though. So there's like a blockage, I think, and I think it is mental, to where you want to take this leap of faith, like you want to make these changes, you want to try something different, but like having a hard time doing so, being stuck in your head about it is what I'm getting. Definitely add a pause here. Wanting to dream, wanting to create. So let's see think I will clarify these bottom up today. Last one, Six of Pentacles. Okay, equal. Reciprocity. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a feeling of disconnection to your emotions, or almost a denial of your emotions and feelings here. Not really being like in control of them, but in a sense of like just negative, like a negative dealing with your emotions. I don't know why. I barely ever do this, but like every tarot deck kind of comes with its own little blueprint of how they want to interpret the cards. And I do feel called to just look into see what their interpretations are today, because I don't know. I just feel that, you know, there's always the general meanings, but it's always cool to see what the deck itself the creators intended. So intolerance, abuse, moodiness, and dependency. So yes, that's definitely the King of Cups in the reverse. So, and it could also be just, you know, holding back your emotions is just like a unhealthy relationship basically with your emotions. And because of that and not understanding your emotions, there's a sense of moodiness or frustration. Once again, take this how it resonates, leave the rest. If it flips, if it's for someone else in or around your environment, then just leave it as such. I really just need to say someone, so you'll know if it's for you or for somebody around you. But King of Cups reverse, there's definitely a disconnect here that that is missing. It's messing with the ability to commit to what you want to commit to make some heavy changes here. Maybe even finding the type of stability and creating the type of creations or however that looks like for you. It's definitely causing a problem here. So we're gonna clarify to see what this is all about. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, even if it's just a little emoji. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Six of Pentacles here, equal give and take. So that's, you know, and it looks mostly like this person is giving to someone here. So let's see what this is about. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? We have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this is what we're moving towards, this fast movement. It's reciprocity between maybe you or others, or just something that you're investing in. Like you're trying to get to a place where it is reciprocal. But I do feel like you're moving in that direction. What else with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, please? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, we have Temperance. So, okay, so we wanting to bring balance to a situation. That's still another card of like, you know, reciprocation, bringing balance, healing. Ace of Cups, possibly from something that it didn't work in the past, or it just failed, or something just being off. We're getting a lot of cups, emotional energy being misguided, or just not in a good space here in this reading. So definitely Capricorn, it has something to do with the emotional space, whether it's yours or someone else, but being disconnected from it and needing healing, needing this healing. Eight of Swords once again, and that's being stuck in your head. That is a card out here in your main spread. So we're going to see what that's about. Mental stuckness, like a mental blockage that's stopping someone from connecting emotionally. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? That is a feeling of lack. It could be actually like struggling financially. The Tower reverse means a shakeup that maybe, you know, someone did not expect, but it was divinely guided. Let's see here. That may have caused something going on. We have the 9 of Cups. So it could have been a shakeup to your own happiness, your internal happiness, like something that you really, or someone around you really put a lot of their emotions into, maybe, or their just overall happiness. Like I feel like someone was stuffing all of their, like where they get all of their fulfillment into a single aspect, I think, and then something happened and then it didn't, like you can't, the fulfillment was messed up, like, and so from putting all of their eggs in this basket, whoever this is, they felt totally at a lack and at a loss because they, you know, of this Tower moment. Or this could be someone just shaking things up, maybe in the past or to come. Gosh, now I'm getting different messages where and this could be future, where something may shake things up and you do find this personal happiness. So you'll have to take it how it resonates. Either, I feel like there's Capricorns that's meeting in the middle here. I don't usually get this type of reading for Capricorn, but it's like some people are coming from the side of like no emotional fulfillment and having to release something to get it, or you know, going through just a little bit of situating to reach it, or the opposite, like having it and it being all in one thing that is taken away from them and then having to restructure. So either way, it's a restructuring that needs to happen here. But the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, you're definitely capable of doing so. I think that a lot of this will be of your doing, or the person's doing, like in their hands, other than like the thing that initiates it. So like the Tower moment, right? So why is the Emperor card here? The Emperor card is obviously someone in control, someone who is basically the boss, you know. It also has a lot to do with stability though, and just ruling your own, being the ruler of your world. So let's see, why is the Emperor card here? We have the Page of Cups. So interesting. It's like, yeah, it's definitely an imbalance for someone because I feel like this Emperor is like the Emperor in one way, but then this Page of Cups in a whole other way. Like maybe emotionally, this Page of Cups energy, and then the Emperor, you know, is the other side of it. So it could be how your appearance comes off, Capricorn. But I do feel either way, you're being guided to look at what you've invested in, no matter how this resonates. So either if you are happy with what you got and this could be being taken away, or wherever you are, where I can't every time, but being guided to look at what you invested in, look at your emotions and see where the fulfillment is, or where it needs to come from, what needs to change, basically. Yeah, putting a little bit of the ego down. I do feel like somebody here is kind of getting a little like ego shock, a little bit, especially for the people who resonate with someone that was putting their eggs in all one basket, and then the shakeup kind of forced it to, someone could be forced to actually give back to someone, like like almost like someone was living selfishly, but like they no longer can do so because of this Tower. I'm getting a few different messages for y'all. I'm trying to stay on topic here, but getting a few different storylines for y'all, Capricorn, so bear with me. So what else with this Emperor here? I do feel like the Emperor is looking for, yeah, 3 of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse. So that's kind of divesting into a certain situation. I know that's like opposite from what I just said, like giving back, but I think that Maybe somebody in this situation, like I said before, maybe they notice that they want to invest in something new, and they want to maybe leave behind a certain situation or group to kind of find their own way and like kind of be their own leader in a sense. It could also be a sense of somebody breaking away from like family structures, family ties, and allowing themselves to stretch out and kind of create their own life. So like I said, it's really going to be a mixed bag on this one. I also feel like if the family family situation resonated, then you're gonna come across maybe a new environment or new group of people that is going to help you heal and is going to be able to give back. This reading is really all over the place, and I so apologize. We have did y'all see that? This 3 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. That's definitely further confirmation of somebody leaving a group, a friend. I get that a lot, like leaving a group. Like I must read for a collective that's like detaching from group settings, like whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's work, like kind of taking yourself away for some type of individuality growth or something like that. That's definitely what it's giving. And going into that, I have the Hermit card here, which is literally going within, listening to your own mind, going down your own path and kind of lighting it up on your own. Why is the Hermit card here for my Capricorns? We have the Hanged Man. Literally, that's the card I'm about to clarify next, the Hanged Man. So, you know, we have Virgo energy, Pisces energy, Aries energy here. Maybe Taurus. I do have a lot of, yeah, maybe some Cancer too. Maybe a little Libra. But don't get caught up in the signs. Pause. It's a pause. It's a period. A pause. A period for enlightenment. Why have I been getting that so much for people? What is this pause about? It's why is the Hanged Man here with the Hermit? One more card for the Hanged Man and the Hermit, please. I still have stuff to do. The Moon reverse. Because something is being revealed. Something has been revealed. Or something is being revealed to this person. To this person that's going through the situation. To this person that has, you know, going through a shakeup. Is going through a shakeup. Is about to initiate a shakeup. Whatever. It's like going within. Because something is being revealed. Like even to the person themselves. Like maybe this Tower moment, like if it was not put upon them, like unsolicited, like if they didn't cause a Tower moment, or it was something like that, like maybe going back to that storyline of somebody clinging on to something that they thought, like that they put all their eggs in one basket. It's like going away from this is making them realize like this is not it. 5 of Swords here. Yeah, it's like win at all costs. Could be a very like selfish energy. It's almost like maybe someone is realizing that they just are not going to win in a certain situation. Let me see. I have the Hanged Man here. So let me clarify that. Why is the Hanged Man here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Why is the Hanged Man here for Capricorn? Oh, 10 of Swords reverse. Okay, so 10 of Swords reverse. It's almost, okay, so this is after the rain is gone, maybe after you have, or whoever has gotten that that enlightenment, has gone on their own time, taken a moment, experienced a Tower moment, has had things revealed to themselves, and it's almost like coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, like feeling like the end. Maybe the end did happen, but it's old. It's coming to an end. Like the end is ending. The end is ending. Why is the Hanged Man here? And we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, because I feel like somebody finally decided to no longer keep working on something that was not bringing the fruition that it was meant to. Maybe just realizing where the focus needs to be shifted. Maybe no longer forcing something could also be the case. Why is the Fool card in reverse? Because the Fool card in reverse is Five of Pentacles. And I saw the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles was down here at the bottom. So I almost feel like in the past, someone like didn't take a leap, like didn't separate themselves, even if their intuition was almost maybe telling them to do so, because they thought that they would lose everything. They thought that they would lose everything. So they did not take this leap that maybe, you know, so a Tower moment had to come in and shake it up and almost force this person, because because they thought that they would lose something. It's almost like not leaving a job that's like not working out, whether you recognize it is to work out or not, whether you think it's everything and it's not good for you or whatever. You think you're winning or not. It's not walking away from something because you think that you're not going to have anything else outside of that to bring you forward. And I feel like that has put a hard pause on, you know, somebody taking a leap of faith or just having a new beginning in general in whatever aspect of life that this is. But the Justice card is here, so it's time to balance out the scales. Like, all of this is intentional for justice to be brought in. Why else is the Fool card reversed with the Five of Pentacles? Finally, it stopped feeling as crazy. And we have the Magician. I love it. I love it. I love to see it. It really is. It just required a little bit, like somebody really, this is about somebody reconnecting to their strength, their, like all of the things in their toolbox. Like somebody was ignoring things and gifts that they had in their hands to turn something around. Like somebody was like forgetting something that they could do to make it better. Like, so I feel like somebody is just coming back to themselves. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, things are turning finally. Like, somebody could have been using the same resources over and over that they thought that was the best to make the wheel turn, but really it required XYZ to really get this wheel to turn. I hope y'all picking up on what I'm putting down. What is the Eight? What is the Eight of Swords here? I'm gonna read these. Fears from the past, I think. Anxieties, fears from the past, not seeing things clearly. I think, you know, that's has a lot to do with it. Maybe, yeah. Let me see what this Eight of Swords is about. Because this is long, child. It took up my whole damn evening. Let's see. Three of Wands. Yeah, not seeing the way forward. Somebody did not see the way forward. That's what it was. Somebody didn't see the path forward. So they just, yeah, stayed where they were. Like, yeah, in a indecisive, guarded place, staying stuck in their head. Let's see what the final three cards are. This is pretty positive. I love to see the Artist. Okay, that is a lot of imagination, but it's also just it's like the Magician, which is at the center. But, you know, somebody tapping into their own gifts and abilities and being able to create what they would like to create. So let's see what the Artist is about. We have the Queen of Wands. Yes. Law of attraction. Okay. Like I said, tapping back into some of those natural gifts that you have, because the Queen of Wands doesn't do much. She just sits back. She's just a big ball of energy that can attract everything that she wants to attract. So someone is kind of going back in and almost like getting reacclimated with themselves and what they have to offer. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Love that. Love the confident energy. It's like just getting back. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Let's go. Somebody's tapping back into their ability to be able to manifest that overall happiness. I almost feel like somebody became sedentary and settled for whatever they were dealing with at the time. Whether they said, if I try to do something different, I'm going to be left out in the cold, or nothing is going to work, or this is the best thing I ever had. And it really isn't. Like, you know, this is the best route for me, when it really, you know, spirit has to come in and knock that down for you to see. Like, well, whoever that, you know, like I said, that was like 3 different storylines. So if you don't fit in any of them, then, you know, it might not be for you. But so yeah, that's what it's giving. It's giving ooh, I love it. Okay, let's see. 7 of Wands with the King of Pentacles here. That could be a little bit of guarded, defensive energy, but I really feel like it's going to just put you in a space to where maybe, it does feel really protective. Why is the King of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands here? Okay, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. I think that whatever is going to come in next, or whatever you're going towards, or just whatever, you're going to put a lot more value in it. And you're not going to play around with it anymore. Like, somebody's going to stop messing around, because this clarity and this confidence is bringing in the energy to where whatever lesson you learn through this, whether it's to let go, to move on, whatever you're going to be a lot more like you're going to treat your energy and your resources a lot differently, and the things that come from it or grow like in a way that you're not going to let stuff mess it up. Like, you're not going to let anything come between like you and your stability, or you and what you're growing. It just depends on the situation, truly, because whether it's yourself, your own stuff that has stopped something from growing or manifesting, whether it's other people, like, you know what the problem is, whether it's a low self-esteem, whether it's thinking that it doesn't get better than this, whether it's you know, unbalanced situations, working on the same thing over and over and expecting different results, whatever it is. The thing is, it's about not putting, well, this reading is going to be about different things for everybody. I'm going to have to kind of think about the title for this, but you get what I'm saying. I hope that you do. It's about connecting to your emotions, and not your emotions, but your passions, your honoring your internal feelings too, and like knowing that you feel things for a reason. And now I'm just going on a tangent. 10 of Swords reverse, the Lovers reverse, King of Cups reverse. Whew. Could definitely have to do with a relationship with some of you. That's a lot of unavailability, possibly a breakup. 10 of Swords reverse. It, like, somebody could have experienced that or caused that. Judgment card here as well. But yeah, it's like Spirit is like, the universe is shaking things up. Like, the universe is really here to balance some things out. But it's also putting the power back in some people's hands to make some different decisions. That's almost what it's feeling like. That I can't ignore this Magician card right in front of me. And 9 of Cups. I mean, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So stability will return if anyone was concerned about that. Like, you will have that. Why is the Hierophant in the reverse here? Because remember, we were also talking about some people just having to break away from the norms and being afraid to do so. Yep. Once again, that could definitely be the case. Is separating from, like, removing yourself is basically what I'm getting. Could be, you know, stuff from the past, just old routines and groups and ways of doing stuff, ways of thinking that just, they're old. They just played out almost. King of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of taking bold action. I feel like Capricorn. What else with the Hierophant? One more card with the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Hierophant. Whoa. Oh, is that the Sun card? Oh, yeah. It's a Sun card reverse. I just feel like walking away from things that just no longer make you happy. Just not like, you know, ignoring yourself anymore. Ignoring, and when I say ignoring yourself, I'm not talking about your thoughts, but maybe like your feelings and how things make you feel. Like, I feel like Capricorns may sometimes like detach themselves from their emotions, but like sometimes your emotions are what you need. This was the deck that I felt guided to pull today. I don't feel like this was truly like just a love reading. I feel like it was pretty all-encompassing, but I don't know. I got called towards the Vessel, which is kind of a love deck, but we'll see what comes out. Messages for Capricorn for this reading. Anything? Any other messages for Capricorn? Closing oracle. Oh, no. Now you do not have to do all that. Okay. What's the bottom? Anxiety. Anxiety. Some people, I definitely felt some anxiety in there. Not all of these cards. I'm going to take the ones that are upright. That's what I'll do. Okay. We have anxiety. I definitely feel like there's some chains that you're breaking out of. This is a really good one. I like that one for this reading. I feel like it was just, it's definitely changed, the chains that are being broken. You're supported. You are supported. Somebody could like to drink. Somebody could be a drinker. That could be a part of what the situation is. There's a snake on here too. Structure. So we know Capricorns are, you know, big on structure. You might have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, but also this whole thing feels like it has to do with just your overall structure of your life. Self-care, very much important, very much a reminder here. Change, definitely relevant. And power. Okay, definitely some lessons on power here. So I hope that resonated, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. And like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.